better both get...
Get your hands on top of your head.
Police, straight!
I make no guarantees where Klein's concerned.
You see problems getting to Klein?
Klein is crazy.
Oh, my God!
Get out! Get out! Get out! 9Y6, you know, all units, bro, they split, they've made it!
They move any faster. I want to beat the daylight out of here.
Apúrate, apúrate.
Take it easy. As soon as you get fuel, you'll be on your way. What time are we supposed to meet?
Well, I should be able to be there by 10. Hey, come on. Hey, dude, hey!
Come on, Klein. Take it easy. Go ahead, load it up. Boy, your temper. One of these days is gonna land you in hell.
Now let's get one thing straight, Vern. You work for me. This is my operation. And you screw it up when you don't hire good people. Now we'll all be in hell if I don't get out of here. What'd you find out about the weather?
You're clear all the way. Cross near Nogales, and you won't have any problem.
What's it look like? Everything together?
Well, Sarge, the load's in. Things will start moving in about an hour. Your people together?
We're okay. How many and where?
100.
I wouldn't waste my time in 100.
Delivery will take place in an abandoned car lot at Lake and Olive.
2 trucks.
The way things are going, I'd be lucky to get a misdemeanor filing. What happened to the other 400?
You cops are as greedy as the crooks, Byron. It's all there. 500. Just like I said.
2 trucks. Is the man gonna be there?
I'm not sure. But if you stay with the load truck, they'll take you right to him. Be cool. Okay?
Klein's info was good. It's going down.
I wouldn't bank on it. He's crazy. 9Y60. This one's the load truck. Hang tight. Things should start to move.
Nine Y60 to all units. Let's take them before they split. They've made it.
Sure, but what's going on? I mean, that's the 3rd appointment I've broken this month. Don't I rate a day off?
You're not going to believe this, but I don't know what's going on. Secondly, yes, you do rate a day off. And I tell you what, as soon as I find out what's going on, you'll be the first one with whom I'll share the news.
Thank you so much.
No. No.
Kevin, what's up?
I got a little problem on our hands. And, frankly, we need some outside help.
Listen, we're up to our necks now in cases. She hadn't even been to the hairdresser for 3 weeks.
Ever see him before?
No? Should I know him?
Go ahead, tell him.
Name's Bill Klein. He was one of our top snitches. Used to be an airline pilot, but he got fired several years ago for flying a 737 under the Golden Gate Bridge with a full load of passengers.
Sounds like my kind of guy.
On the street, he's called Crazy Bill.
Guy's been working for us for about a year. Made some big cases. We just learned yesterday that he's also been flying in loads, big ones. Heroin, cocaine, weed.
Yeah, let me guess. While you were working his weed cases, his people were flying in everything under the sun, right?
You got the picture.
He knows half the guys in my division.
But he doesn't know us, so he's ours, right?
You worked narcotics before, you know how the game is played. Besides, you won't be going in cold. We've got a snitch into Klein. I think.
You think?
I think. Anyway, he's yours.
I'll brief them in the squad room on the rest of the case.
Wait a minute. Be careful. I'm afraid we taught this guy exactly how we do business. Everything. And the Mexican feds tried to take him. And he literally, and I mean literally, flew them into the ground.
I think I'd rather go to the hairdresser.
Just checking.
For what? You know, I ain't got no peace.
You could be wired, working for the man.
Now, come on, man. You know, I come here to do business, and you search me like I was a crook, you know. You know, you're paranoid. You're nuts.
You are a crook, remember? And I'm not paranoid. Just careful. Now, what can I do for you?
500 keys, man. I got a big buyer coming in from Seattle.
It's a little heavy for you, isn't it?
Well, you know, like I told you, got buyers coming in from Washington, man.
Okay. You came to the right supermarket. You get in touch with my man, Spear. We'll work out the delivery.
Right. Yeah, I'll call him right away. You know, my people are waiting to get it on. Hey, Bill.
Sir?
How do I know, I mean, you know, for all I know, you might be working for the man.
You know what this place reminds me of?
I can't imagine.
Lemonade.
Lemonade?
When I was a kid and it got this hot, I sold ice-cold lemonade.
You know, I think I'd trade in my badge right now for a six-pack. Ice cold, wet. You had to bring up lemonade, didn't you?
At Christmas time, I sold hot chocolate.
Well, at least Pete and Joe are in the shade.
You hear that?
Huh?
I think we got company.
Yes, you see. Okay, he's here. Everybody just cool it till he's on the ground unloading. Stay on. He's just checking the area, that's all. Stay down.
Oh, he's cautious, I'll say that for him.
He's landing.
Now look at the pilot.
That's not Klein. There's something wrong.
Where are they going?
Not now, damn it!
12 by 51, get back, it's a dummy run!
Last minute, something went wrong. I guess if everything looked all right, the other pilot was gonna call Klein in with a load.
We'll get you to a hospital. Oh my God! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Stay down, he's coming back.
anybody got a knife? I'd like to cut myself a piece of coffee. Who brewed this anyway?
You were right there when I made it. What's wrong? It's mountain grown.
Yeah, I know. You know something, Pep? I think I know now why you're single.
Yeah?
Are these the grounds you use for your divorce?
Oh, Pete, you just don't know good coffee when you taste it.
Somebody kill the lights, huh?
You killed the lights, will you?
Look at my old buddy here. Let's take a look at our boy here. Watch this.
Oh,
Watch it.
wow.
Watch it.
Ooh. Oh, oh. Ooh. Oh, oh, no.
You believe anybody can walk away from that?
Oh, man. I can't believe it.
Okay. There's our boy. It's Michael Gregory. This guy's done a little of everything. Not only was he a race car driver, but he also worked for a while on a tuna boat. Even did a stint as a Hollywood stuntman.
That is one hunk of choice male flesh. I'd make coffee for him any day.
That's all he needs. First he loses his car in the time trials, then you make him pot of coffee. That's 2 disasters in a row, isn't it?
Hey, Bill, where did you run into him? You're not a racing fan.
No, his kid brother got busted. In order to help him out of the jam, Mike here made us a 4-ton weed case. Involved a tuna boat he'd worked on.
What does he do now, besides stay in shape?
Well, I haven't heard much about him since that crash. I understand he's split on his butt.
You know, I heard stories about guys who hunt bear with a switch. I think he could.
Yeah.
Well, Pete, he's probably a vegetarian. You know, carrots, alfalfa sprouts, and wild honey.
You better hope so. You're gonna need something in common.
I think he's a meat eater, folks.
He's built like a bear. Maybe he's hibernating.
Maybe you ought to stay out of his porridge.
Man, let's have the bread, huh?
We didn't bring it.
Hey, look, I'm not here to play games. Somebody's gonna get hurt.
Maybe we better get in there before somebody does get hurt.
I think I'll just stay here.
Just relax. Boss is across the street waiting to meet you. He said he'd pay you himself.
Yeah, well, where is he, man, and who is he?
Let's go.
I want good bread.
He's waiting outside. His name is Sergeant Crowley.
Damn it, Crowley! Why me, man? Why me?
You guys did set this whole thing up just to bust me with a lousy 25 keys of grass, which will probably be legal in another 6 months anyway.
Well, I don't know about that. I do know that you've been scoring with some pretty heavy people.
Well, just who are these heavy people?
The connection is a pilot named Bill Klein.
Now, don't tell me you want me to give you Bill Klein. You take me to jail.
We'll offer you a walk for the 25 keys.
Oh, come on, Crowley. I won't do more than 60 days at best, and you know it. I'll take my chances in court.
We understand you build and drive race cars.
I used to. Till some rookie driver busted up $40,000 worth of my machinery.
Well, that brings up an interesting question. Maybe you can answer it for us. What do you think NASCAR would say if they found out one of their owner drivers had been busted on a narcotics rap?
I see. I work for you and I'll drive again. Is that the picture?
It's coming into focus. We need you to get to Klein.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, I'll do it. But I want one promise up front.
What's that?
I make no guarantees where Klein's concerned. So I get a walk just for helping. Just helping. Whether or not you guys catch Klein or not.
You see problems getting to Klein?
Lady, you got 2 major problems right off the bat. Number 1, Klein is crazy. And number 2, he's got a steadfast rule.
Yeah, what's that?
He never deals with strangers.
Welcome back.
Oh, thank you.
These in here. Scotch and water with a twist.
Right. Got a good memory.
That's not all. I've also got these passionate Italian eyes.
Oh. So, tell me what you've been doing.
Huh?
How's the department been treating you?
Joyce, I tell you what. I'll make a deal with you. You don't ask me about the department. And I won't ask you how the captain keeps that great big thing up there in the air, okay?
Okay.
Now, about tonight. First, I thought we'd have a little dinner. Because I have found a sensational new Italian restaurant. And then I thought maybe we'd come back here and listen to a little jazz. I have loaded up on Chuck Mangione records. Now, what do you say to all that?
Yes to the Italian dinner. Yes to the movie. And finally, yes to Mangione. He's my favorite.
I gotta tell you, I just love the way you say yes. Yeah. Mike, yeah. Listen, no, not tonight. We'll just set the meet up for tomorrow, okay? Because I can't make it tonight, that's why. Okay. I said okay, Mike. Yeah, just, what do you want us to meet you? Half hour, all right? Yeah, give me a half hour. Joyce, listen, this is very important. I gotta meet this informant. It's only gonna take me like an hour at the most. I'll be back and I gotta make another call. By the time you get out of the shower, just freshen up, you know. Pep? Yeah, it's Bill. I just got a call from Mike. He's set a meet up with the crooks at the corner of Echo Park and Sunset. Yeah, the donut shop. Okay? Yeah, we'll meet him there in a half hour. Okay, fine. See you later. Joyce, honey, listen, it's only gonna take me an hour, I swear.
I've been through this act before, remember?
Honey, come on now, put the book.
2 days. 2 days I waited for you on one of your hour meets.
Yeah, Joyce, that was
Not
different.
this time, Bill.
Honey, are you kidding with the book?
Oh, mind if I use your phone? You look like you could use another drink.
Yeah, listen. How do you feel about Chuck Mangione?
Oh, I love him.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. So does my husband. Why?
Nothing, I'm just doing a survey.
You say, Vern?
I am.
This is Pepper, my new roommate.
What is it you need?
I got a buyer who's ready to do 100 right now.
That's no problem. A little heavy for you, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's time to make my move. Get some of that big money. Like the man said, make hay while the sun shines.
Sounds like good business. The price is $100 a kilo, and we specify the delivery point.
We'd like to have an idea when and where, so we can get our money together and be ready.
I would assume that you already had all your bread together by now, or else we wouldn't be sitting here talking. As a matter of fact, I want half of the bread out front tonight.
Oh, come on.
Hey, look, Vern. You know I've never scored anything this heavy before. I'm just not ready to front $5 grand like it was nothing.
Mike, baby, now you know our operation. If we don't have any money in front, then it's no go. That's our insurance that we're not dealing with a man. When you get your act together, call me.
We can do some big business. Mike and I are into some pretty heavy people. We stand to move a lot of kilos. If this thing goes right, we're putting everything into it.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. No bread in front, no deal. Now, Mike knows that.
Our people are going to be testing us on this first deal. If it goes right, we're in. They want to follow up with 1,000 kilos every 2 weeks, maybe some heroin.
Hey, look, man. These people want the first ton a week after we do this first 100. That's the reason we're going to both have to bend a little.
Can you see them putting up $50,000? You wouldn't, and neither would we. We're going to have to get used to doing business hand to hand, or Mike and I, we're just going to have to shop around and find another connection.
How come she's doing all the talking?
Well, her old man's one of the biggest weed wholesalers west of Chicago. Ex-old man. And now she's my lady.
Okay. We'll go hand to hand this once. You go ahead and get your bread together for tomorrow. Delivery will be sometime afternoon.
Where?
I'll let you know when I call you.
There's my first car. Took a first place at Daytona.
Ever seen that car? You want another beer?
Mm-hmm.
Boy, they sure cost a lot, don't they?
How's your iced tea?
You still got it? Oh, I need ice. Thanks, Bill.
Nope, I sold it and everything else I had to buy my second car. Good competitive stock car runs upward of 40,000.
And yours, it crashed, huh?
I didn't crash. One of the rookie drivers took a turn a little too wide, bounced off the wall, hit my car. Can't buy insurance on a race car.
You're taking the time. It's almost 5 o'clock.
Come on, Carly. How many dope cases you work?
Yeah, I know. This is their way of letting us know that they're calling the shots, right?
Well, at least it gives us a chance to...
I'm here. Right, we got everything together. Yeah, man, we got the bread. Okay, it'll take us about an hour and a half to get there. Right. A-loan, we understand. Load just arrived.
Cheers.
Hello.
Vern?
The money, please. I'd like to see it.
Show and tell. Here to count it.
Mike, you ever cash a check at a bank and then not count the money that the teller gave you? Of course you didn't.
It's all there.
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Where's our merchandise?
Just hang tight. See the Joshua tree? Well, just start walking toward it. 4 bags. 25 keys in each duffel bag. Start walking toward it, you'll see it.
All there. Give me the key.
Hope you counted it.
All's well. Next time you want to do business, call me.
Clever. You never let us see him near the stuff.
Don't worry about Spear. He isn't that smart. Bill Klein's around here somewhere pulling his strings. Let's go.
Oh, wow. Air conditioning. I guess when you make sergeant, that's one of the fringes, huh?
You guys look great. The sun's done wonders for your complexion. Which one's Royster?
The one with the carrot in his ear. Now look, what's going on? Spear hasn't left the airfield for 2 days now, you know?
Boys, this morning we got this little report from Customs. Seems they found that pilot for us, the one that ran Higgins down. At least they say they found what was left of him.
Where?
Just north of Nogales. They figure he came across the border about 50 feet trying to beat the radar, crashed near the side of a mountain. Spread weed for half a mile.
Did, Mike hear anything about our load?
Want to tell him the good news?
Spear phoned Mike this morning. Said that they're ready with the ton. Now all we have to do is come up with the money. We got 2 days.
Well, 100 grand, that's more than I make in a week.
Where are we gonna get $100,000 of flash?
That's what we've been asking. With the state and our own money, we can raise 60 grand, no more. We've tapped Vice, intelligence, everyone.
Well, what about the feds?
The feds?
Yeah.
I'd rather bark from a loan shark.
Sounds good. Klein's one of the biggest around. How's the deal to go down?
We've already let 100 keys go just to get locked in tight. Pepper and our snitch flash the money and we get the load.
This informant, do we know him?
No.
Well, Bill, you know our policy about informants. We like to meet them, interview them personally before we enter a joint investigation.
Yeah, well, you know our policy about informants. Dan, this thing's all together. It's ready to go right now. Now, we don't want to screw it up, okay?
Cooperation. We want that. We'd just like to have Pepper duke in one of our own men so that we can identify all the players.
The players? Dan, will you understand something, please? Nobody's playing. They've already killed one of Admark's snitches.
Look, Bill, you guys are locals. Now, we're looking at the overall aspects of the case, the big picture, so to speak. Who's doing what, when, where?
The big picture, huh? Okay, here it is. You guys couldn't catch a crook in the county jail. Klein moves more weed and junk in a week than you seize in a year. That's the big picture. Let's get the hell out of here. I'll borrow the money from the bank.
Let's look at this like a business deal, all right? Now, we're putting in 60,000 and you're putting in 40. So we're the major stockholders. We call the shots. So either you're in or you're out. It's just that simple.
We're in. But I still want a little photo of that snitch for our files.
Well, I've seen better.
I've seen worse.
Crowley? Nice room you picked out for us. Nice double bed? Oh, you're kidding. I hope you're receiving me well. I'm going to stash the money in the closet.
Crowley, I still think we should have one of my own men in there just to play it safe.
Dan, the only reason we're into him at all is because Mike's been able to convince him that Pepper's his girlfriend. Klein won't do business with strangers.
Okay, we're in room 1. Yeah, right next to 2. We'll meet you here in about 15 minutes. Right. That was Spear. He said after the money count, we're to go to an abandoned airstrip and pick up the load. So watch our bags, Crowley.
Hey, Bill. Yeah. All right. It's Crowley. Spears here, but there's not a crook with him.
Crook, huh? Sound like a cop.
Come on. Vern.
Hello?
Be cool, man. Just be cool. Got a lot of money here. Just protecting our investment.
It's okay.
And us back when this thing's over, huh?
Sounds like the Mexican was armed.
It's there, every nickel.
How much is in each stack?
Trusting Crook, he's counting every dollar.
20. Okay. We'll lead you to the Lord. You follow us in the camper. I'll take the money for insurance.
Don't let him take the bread.
Put it back on the bed. You've seen ours. Now stop messing around. Now, I really mean it. Our agreement, remember? We work hand to hand.
Right. I'll call you and tell you where you can pick it up. Come on.
Relax, you did fine. Go through this on every deal. Now is where the rubber meets the road.
When the money and the load get together, right?
If it's gonna rip, that's when it'll happen. I'll tell you what, when this thing's finished, I'll buy you the biggest steak in town.
You're on.
You're not included in that, Crowley.
Hey, big fella, you thirsty? How about something cold?
Yeah,
Uh,
your treat?
my treat. I'll be right back.
Be quiet. If you do anything crazy, I'll blow your head off.
Oh, damn. We're not rescuing a ship with a platoon of Marines. We hadn't hit hard. What do you think they'd do to Pepper?
Bill.
You guys got Klein all wrong. I mean, I think this deal is still together. You think Klein would kidnap a cop? No way, man. If he'd smelled the heat, he'd just back off quietly. You guys ought to know how Klein works. You taught him everything he knows.
Well, you know him a lot better. How would you handle it?
Just wait for the phone call. It'll come. When it does, just play it by ear. Just go on like everything's together. Come on.
Bill, now there's no way you'd let him take $100,000 out in the desert alone. He could be part of this whole thing.
Well, if he is, he's got an awfully tight act, I'll say that.
Now, we're going to play like the deal's together, except for one thing. I want you to get that chopper up there. When that call comes in, I want you up there.
Crowley, you send him out there with our bread, and it's all yours. It's your responsibility. If something goes wrong, it's your baby.
Yeah, and you really hang in there, don't you?
You sure ease some worries I've got about your boyfriend.
Yeah?
In this business, you got to cover your own. Because no one else will.
What are you worried about? We did 100 and everything went okay.
Two things, baby. One, a rip. And $1 million worth of grass is temptation enough to turn a preacher's head around. Second, you could be the man. Or maybe you're working for him.
Two of us can't rip off a ton of grass. And do I look like heat?
I don't know, baby doll. But I own a little motel down near Mazatlan. Caters to gentlemen of sport. Drinking, fishing, ladies. If your partner doesn't come through as planned, you may be involved in a whole new line of work.
You're too much. You've got me as hostage and still worried about Mike.
Just cautious. Besides, I'm beginning to enjoy your company.
12 wide 50. Come in there, 10.
This is their 10. Go ahead.
Pete, Mike's en route to the meet location south of Highway 111 east of Palm Canyon. You have him in sight?
That's a Roger. We got a good shot of the camper from here.
Terrific.
Where's the girl?
Open up the camper. I want to check inside.
That's right, amigo. I still got your gun. Be a good boy now. Maybe I'll give it back to you. Better looking at John there, Vern.
Where's the money?
You know, you got a one-track mind, man. Now, I ask you, where's the girl? And where's my grass?
You'll get him. Follow us.
Came alone? No tail?
Alone. I searched the camper, too.
Let's go, babe. I've had it with this clown's bad dude routine. The deal's off.
Hold it right there. I'm calling the shots.
Why don't you use that thing, man, or put it away? Look, this deal's gone sour, so we're just gonna take our bread and split.
You're right, this deal is sour.
Hold it. Have you got the bread?
From the start. You've seen it. Where's the dope?
Close by. Spears will take you to it as soon as I've got the bucks.
You're nuts. You've been holding me in lieu of the money. I'm your collateral, so let's just keep it that way.
Well, that's terrific. Except if your big boyfriend here decides to split with the weed. I'm left sitting here sucking my thumb.
Hey, look, Klein, I'll stay here with you. She goes to the load and lays the money on Spear when they take delivery. That satisfy you?
Okay, give her the keys to the camper. And you come over here and sit down, because you make a bigger target anyway.
Well, that's it. Just the two of us.
You're beautiful. And you're on for the steak. Take care of yourself.
Come on, hurry up. We gotta get this unloaded. Pretty neat, huh? We got 4 just like this. We move 7, 8 tons a week.
Beautiful, just beautiful.
Doing a good business in heroin, too, so tell your people we got our end covered.
You sure do. I'll say that for you.
Let's go get the money. They'll be through here in a minute. We better both
Get your hands on top of your head.
You're crazy. You can't rip off.
Tell your friends to jump down.
Police! Police!
Okay, Freddy, all yours. Keep an eye on them.
Joe?
Yes.
Give me the keys to these cuffs, will you?
Okay, how are we gonna get Mike back?
Money, where's the money? Pepper, you didn't leave the money with Mike.
It's in the camper. Dan, don't you ever stop worrying?
Yeah, no. It's only money.
Mr. Spear here is going to drive back just like everything went down okay, aren't you, Mr. Spear?
It won't work.
It better work.
Pete, stay with them. I'm taking a shortcut.
ready, Mike?
Cut it, lady. Vern, get over here.
I can't. There's a cop in the back seat with a gun on my head.
You tell that cop friend of yours to throw his gun out the window. I'm gonna cut Mike in two. And I'm not playing around.
Joe?
Get the money, Vern. You get over here. Relax. Get over here. Come on now. Come on. You and I are going to take a little flight. Tell him to get that chopper out of here. She's a dead lady. Damn it, Vern. Come on. Will you move? Let's go. Damn it, Vern. Come on. Move. Now. Now.
So, now what? Where do you go from here?
Mechanic, I guess. Work on someone else's cars. A good one.
I'm sure you are. Listen, Mike, I want to say something about the way you helped us. You really...
Save it. Besides, here comes Crowley and company. Just in the nick of time, so I'm just about to get serious myself.
We just finished the reports. Thanks for waiting.
Oh, you're welcome. How's our old Fed friend Dan?
Oh, he went running back to Uncle Sam, clutching every dollar.
Gentlemen may as well sit down.
Oh, yeah, sit down.
Thank you kindly.
I thought you'd never ask.
Oh, speaking of friends, how did Klein know the deal hadn't gone down when I got back?
The headlights. If the deal had gone down as planned, Spear was going to drive back with the headlights on.
Oh.
Klein. I always had the kicker.
Well, Bill, you gonna tell him?
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. I talked to a good friend of mine. A big businessman, told him about you and your racing. He said that if you dropped by, he'd sponsor your car. Like a tax write-off.
Well, it looks like you're back in the racing business. Congratulations.
It's great, Bill. I'll tell you one thing, it's a hell of a lot safer than the business you guys are in.
I'll drink to that.